What's up, y'all? It's B-Rackz. Today, what we gonna cook up a basic trap beat. I'm gonna show y'all how to make a basic trap beat using a formula. Okay, using a formula that you can pretty much copy and paste onto pretty much any basic trap beat. So, all right, let's see. Which I think I should open. Let's try let's do Honestsphere. Damn. Good old Honestsphere. Always find yourself running back to it, man. The good old trusty old Honestsphere. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Let's see. Not the hi-hat MIDI folder. Not that. Hit that fine pitch real quick. Slide the play. I'm gonna change the sound. Yeah, I got the levels how I want them, and now I'm gonna just lay it out. So, basically that's a basic trap beat, like of basically what they do in the day. Like I move a little quick, so you might have to kind of go back in the video and stop parts and slow down certain parts. But basically, I'm gonna break down a couple of the things I use, the shortcuts that I use to perform some of the things I'm doing while making this beat. So I'm gonna just pull this pattern up. One of the shortcuts that I use a lot, so I can save time copy and pasting. So you see how right here, like the note is touching the end of this light gray section of the grid. Well, if you press like Command or Control B for Windows, boom, it'll copy over. And if you need to line it up, you can just scoot it over and boom, stuff like that. And then when I take the notes up an octave or down an octave, which means like an entirely higher or lower pitch within the scale, I press Command down or Control down or Command up or Control up for Windows users. That's another tool I use. Obviously, everybody knows the universal, controls for copy and paste. Command C to copy or Control C to copy. Control V to paste. And I also use Command Z and Control Z to undo. But one thing a lot of people don't know about in FL is that if you hold down Control and Alt and press Z, you can undo multiple times. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to redo, you can press Control Z or Command Z. But I think the redo control will be Control Y. I don't know. I gotta look at it. Let's see. It'll probably tell you right here. Edits, undo. So redo, you just press Command Z. Okay, cool. Yeah. So tools like that. One other helpful tool. Oh, I forgot to show y'all. Yeah. Shift up and shift down. Boom. I didn't want to forget that. Yeah, shift up and shift down will help you go up by semitones, which means you're going up by a whole individual separate tone from the original one, or you're going down. So shift up, shift down for that. You know what I'm saying? Those are pretty much the tools I use. And when it comes to clicking in melodies, I'm a natural at it at this point because I've been, producing for almost 15 years. And one of the processes I started with was clicking my melodies in, back, in like 2011, 2010. Producers weren't really sending loops to each other, It was mostly sampling going on where people sampled professional music that was, I already put out for years and went back, crate digging and stuff. And I think a lot of the live performances that were sampled, like original compositions on the spot, were more than likely done by, professional musicians who, get paid to come and play instruments. So, it wasn't really a thing amongst new producers getting loops and stuff like that when I first came out. So, I got pretty good at clicking in, and I play keys. Shit, I've been playing keys since 2015, and it's 2022. So that's about 7 years on the, experience tab. Just actually, getting deeper into music theory, just practicing piano and learning songs and music and teaching myself these nice chord progressions and melodies and rhythms. I got band experience too. It's just a bunch of stuff, that adds up to me being able to do what I do. But if I would say what's a good tool to help you get your melodies, sounding good, you could just pick a scale and learn what notes in the scale. Like all white keys can actually add up to a scale. So let's see. If you start from C, the C major scale is all white keys. Or you got scales like the C minor scale, which be like this. And you know what you could do? You could just take this, drag it, copy, paste, command up or shift up. Control up. You know what I'm saying? Boom. And you could just kind of, or you could copy, paste, you know, command down, control down. I also use shift left to like scoot that over. And then boom, you could just have like access to this entire scale across the board. And normally you would do this in an empty channel that's not being occupied and just kind of copy it and, insert a VST. If you're using FL20, you could just add a VST and then make sure you have ghost notes on. And it'll just, I think normally just Google how to turn on ghost notes for FL Studio 20 latest version, and it should be like a manual or some instruction on how to do it, or a tutorial separate from this to do it. But it's all types of methods. But when I click in melodies, I just I go off the dome because I'm kind of trained in music theory a bit since I've been doing it for such a long time. So that's pretty much how I, got this beat done. I just, kind of clicked in nice melodies, this first melody, it's like the main chord, the beef of it. And then you got like an ARP layer. And then boom, you got like a hook layer that I use to enhance the energy of the hook. And then you got the counter melodies, and I actually harmonize the counter melodies, which actually becomes the lead melody. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's got much of a counter melody. It's more of a lead melody and a harmony to go with it. Drums, hi-hats, it's like, bro, once you get good with the paint tool and you just remember the shortcuts, like it's easy to really put in drum patterns. Like, listening to trap music evolving from damn 2008 and 2007 up until now, it's been a lot of transformations. And producing for about almost 15 years of that time, I learned to adapt to the different patterns and ways that people manipulate patterns up until now. So I've kind of come up with my own take on the modern way that people do their patterns. Right here, boom. On bar 4, I got like, I went to the 1/6, the little horseshoe icon, or the grid snap icon, boom, paintbrush, take it across, velocity, slide it down. And what you can do with these is like, if you hold down, I think Alt or Option while putting in patterns, you can kind of click the exact spot where you want them to go. Because instead of snapping to the grid, it's like split from the, well, it's like, yeah, split from the grid. It's like you can slide it. It slides on the grid. So, you know what I'm saying? Put that hat in with the, Option or Alt on Windows. Boom, boom, low pitch hi-hat at the 6th bar, then boom, 8th bar. I just take it on down. Chop it up using the 1/3. Paint it across. But I took the velocity down. You know what I'm saying? Like when you get used to that paintbrush, you really you could just like kind of express yourself very quickly and get it done. And with the 808 pattern, it's nothing special. It's just like a It really sounds like a classic Zaytoven 808 pattern. If I'm being honest, it's like classic Zay pattern with like the Z sound in 808, you know, and a little extra something at the end to spice it up. The clap, simple little clap placement. You know what I mean? Simple clap placement. Simple accent snare placement. You know what I'm saying? Got the layered snare. And then I just like layered it with a kick and cut the kick down so the thump would be kind of behind the 808, but still putting the emphasis on the 808. And all together, this is what we got right here. So what I did here, let me go back to it. How do I access that little? Okay, no, I already split it. So on FL20, originally, if you got a pattern here and you want to split it by channel, you just right click, boom, split by channel, it'll split up. And what I did was I dragged it down after I had already put a pattern with everything on it, and it split. I just dragged down the different elements. But another way you can do it is if you want to split it and you don't have it on the playlist, you can press shift, click the first one. No, my bad. Click the first one, press shift, and then click the bottom one. And then it'll just select all of them, and you can just drag them over like that. But let me put that back. Put that back real quick. So let's lay this beat out. Let's talk about the layout real quick. So I just copied it over enough so I can get an idea. Doing a simple beat like this, right? I'm gonna show y'all what I would do with this beat, being that it's so simple, and I already kind of know where different elements are at. So boom, what I'm gonna do, select all the drums, starting about right here. Boom. What I'm gonna do, take the accent snare. No, wait. Yeah, take the accent snare out right there. In the beginning, I don't want the exciting synth part to play. Let's see if this is it. This is on this field 1, so let's see, on this field 1, 2, 3. So it's got to be number 5. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take out number 5. I'm gonna take out the lead melodies. Just leave. Like that. That's not how I want to start, so let's see. I might do the arp first. That sounds good. So the arp first, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna cut that down behind the arp. Had that synth playing. It's the most important part of it, you know. Let's break it down. Art, bells, drums without the accent snare, art. Drop everything in. I'm gonna cut this sound down. I'm gonna cut these sound down, and then I'm gonna cut some of the lows off of the channel. Oh, you know what? I might go ARP right here instead of like, yeah. All the drums, clap drop. We dropping the ARP, the top lead, and the bells. Select it all, Control B, or Command B. Do it twice. Delete the end. You got a full beat. It's ready to go. Like, all you need to do is like what? Like add your tag. That's it. Add your tag, and it's a done deal. Like, it's over with. Basic trap beat done. Like, easy. Oh, don't tell me it froze now. Oh, it didn't freeze. Okay, woo. Okay, I thought it froze. I'm gonna drop the tag right there. I'm gonna normalize it, cut it down a little bit because that's how I toss my tag up. B-Rackz. Or you know what? B-Rackz. Oh wait, we gotta sauce the master up. So look, let me see. That's how we gonna sauce the master up, man. Let's tighten up the hi-hat a little bit. Easy, man. It's all easy. So that's a basic trap beat. It's melodic, whatever. But, you know, this might be volume 1, man. I might come back with another, you know, basic trap beat cook up / tutorial. You know what I'm saying? It's depending on how this one do. If y'all turn up for this one, you know what I'm saying? Give me some likes off this joint. Some, you know, start subscribing, showing some love, commenting. And, you know, I'm going to keep dropping content. But, you know, my bad about the long ass break. I really don't have any excuse or anything to say. It's really, you know, I kind of slowed down on YouTube, but we're going to pick back up, man. We're going to pick back up. But I appreciate y'all tuning in. It's B-Rackz, man. You know, Instagram going to be in the description if y'all want to keep up with what I got going on, you know, most days. Now, I'm not going to say daily because I don't post like what I daily be doing. I just kind of update people on my sounds and, you know, post sessions and, you know, nice pictures and beats, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, a little funny shit here and there. But, you know, tap in with your boy, you know what I'm saying? Follow me on the gram. Make sure you like this video and subscribe. I'm say it again. Some of y'all don't listen. I'm just playing. But, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Stay tuned in. It's B-Rackz, man. I'm out this joint, man. I'm out this joint.